Hello and welcome to another video from TheSavageTrout on YouTube, and it's episode 62 of my 15 Burnley career. I almost forgot what episode we were on because there's been so damn many. As you can see here, this is going to be a big episode because we'll be reaching the halfway stage after this, and it'll almost be into the new year, which will be what, 2017 or 2017, which is pretty ridiculous. But as you can see, some of the teams around us have played games in hand, and it looks like they've slightly slipped up, Liverpool and Arsenal. So there's a real chance to capitalise there, and we could overtake Arsenal, and we'll be right behind Liverpool if we win this game. Also, we've got to try and keep the pressure on Manchester United, who have played those 16 games for 5 points behind them. I swear it was 4 points before, but they must have had some kind of game in hand on us or something. But as you can see, anything can happen this season, really. Crystal Palace and Spurs are in the top two. But anyway, I need to stop drivelling on. In this episode, we will be facing Villa, Hull and Swansea, so we could definitely win all 3 games, but as you know, it's never that easy. Especially, we showed that in the last episode against Stoke. This is the line that we're going with. A few changes. Kitely goes back to his preferred left. Boyd has also come in there on the right. O'Neill's also been given a run out just because he wanted a bit of playing time, and Bellerin needs a bit of a rest as well. But apart from that, there isn't really many changes. So let's get into this Villa game and try and start off with a bang. First time we've faced them since we relegated them down to the Championship. Watch out. Agbonlahor. Oh, it's got in. He squeezed it in. I just didn't feel like my head was in the game at all there, to be honest. And it felt like it was coming as well. God's sake. That's not what we need to start the episode. Of course, we had a good episode last time, but this has been a pretty shocking start. It's a good ball. I don't know how he squeezed it in there. I'm not quite sure why Heaton was diving that way either. He's just somehow squeezed that in, and Agbonlahor scoring in late 2016. I don't think that's going to happen in real life. Well, guys, it's been a disappointing first half, really. Aston Villa have played very, very ugly football, I've got to say. I wouldn't be surprised if they had Pulis or Allardyce as their manager, because this has been every time they've won the ball back off me when I've been attacking, they've just punted it out for a throw-in. And every time they've really been going forward, it's just been long punts, and they're exploiting my weakness at the back in terms of pace with Agbonlahor, and that's sort of what led to the first goal, to be honest, with Agbonlahor. I'm still a bit miffed about that, to be honest. We're going to have to try and change it up a bit in the second half here if we want something. We're going to have to just go all for it. Oh, he's given a penalty. For God's sake. Yeah, this game's it's gone wrong. Well, you can't really do anything about that. It is a poor challenge, it is a penalty. And we could be 2-0 down here. And it just feels like there's no way back in this game. Weimann. Oh, it's been saved, and we're still in it. That is a crucial save, and it could turn the game on its head. I had a feeling it might go that way, and Weimann, who's been causing us problems all game, is denied there, thank God. Right, now we can play it into Carrick. Good ball into Noble. Noble pulls away. Poor finish. Oh, still a chance. God's sake. Oh my God. What an absolute joke at the back. And we've lost this game. And it's typical FIFA, really, isn't it? That was a complete mistake by me, but I was just trying to rush it upfield. Ake couldn't get there, and that's game over. Let's go on to the next game. Well, guys, that's obviously a disappointing result, but we have to move on. We blew our chance to go 2 points within the top 4 because Chelsea beat Manchester United and Man United are in 4th and we're 5 points behind them now. We need to stop blowing these chances. I'm committed now. I've said to myself, I need to go on a run of wins here. I really don't care, or at least loads of wins and maybe a few scattered draws if we dominate games, because I just can't really take more results like that against Aston Villa. There's no way we're going to win the league now, but an FA Cup and the top 4 would be decent. This is the line that we're going with for Hull, who we've done pretty well against in the past. Jerome comes back into the side since he's well, he hasn't been in the squad for a while, or the team for a while, so I thought I'd put him on the wing. Perez is in there as well as Van Wolfswinkel up front. Arfield's coming in the midfield alongside Marnie, just because Passage and Carrick have been playing a ton of games, so I really don't want them burning out towards the end of the season. I need to rest them a bit, and these type of games are good games to do it in, really. And also Bellerin is back in the squad, or in the team. I don't know why I keep saying squad. Anyway, let's get into this. And again we've been, oh, well played by Ben Mee. And now we can play it down the line. Look how much room there is in the middle. Good ball. Jerome, oh, tried to pick his spot, come back to him, another save. At least we're threatening. Maybe shouldn't have took it first time, but we're unlucky. Oh, that's the type of thing I hate. Oh, it's a good interception, but typically it's going to go straight through to the whole striker here. Oh, no, 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 no. That whole goal was ridiculous. I'm sorry, but from the deflection of Perez to the way they were passing to the finish to whatever the hell his chest was doing when he scored and celebrated there. It's just an absolute mare again. I cannot have 2 episodes in a row where I have a... It's just so inconsistent every time Quinn scores. And we need to get ahead in the game here. Oh, look at this. It's a great chance for Perez. He could be in here. Ah, for God's sake. I just wanted to smash it in, and he couldn't do it. Maybe I should have gone for the finesse, but I didn't think that was going to go in either. And you just know. Well, guys, it's half time, and we've just gone for it. We've gone for a 3-4-3. I just want to go attack, attack, attack now. And if we end up losing it, then so be it. We're going straight at the back with Reed, Ake, and Bellerin in there. And we've brought on Boyd to go on the left wing with Perez up top, Van Wolfswinkel and Jerome in behind. This may work, it may not. He's played it inside. Van Wolfswinkel saved again. Marnie. Oh, it's a good ball. Arfield. Finishing has just been shocking. At least we're able to create more opportunities with this 3-4-3, but it's frustrating. Oh, it's a good ball through to Boyd. We're just getting so many more chances on the wing now that we've got that one extra player to cause them problems, but we just couldn't find it into the back of the net. And you just sometimes know. Quick counter-attack maybe, no, because it's a terrible clearance. And we've lost our second game in a row with what was a piss take of a goal, quite frankly. I think I'm going to have to keep going with that 3-4-3 formation because it was working towards the end, and I really just have to go for it now as this season, because we just need to stop being so bloody inconsistent, and more results like this, there's no way we're going to do anything this season. We're probably going to be about 8 points off the top 4 now, at the almost at the halfway stage, which is a massive gap to come back from, really. Okay guys, this is the final game of the episode. Hopefully we can actually score in it to maybe and get at least a point or something, or just do well to end the episode on a high for once. But we do have Swansea here. We are 6 points away from the top four after a couple of teams drop points, but again, it's we've as I keep saying, we really need to go on a run of form, and we can't afford the mistakes we keep making. But it just seems very difficult with FIFA and how much I play it, to be honest, these days. Anyway, we're going with a 3-4-3 because I'm just going for it now. Perez and Noble in behind Van Volswinkel. Carrick and Platch in the middle was Kitely and Arfield, and then Ake, Reed and me at the back. Probably one of the strongest sides I've put out, to be honest, this season. But it'll be interesting to see how it works, quite frankly. But it's crucial that we win this. It's our first home game, so maybe that'll have an effect, maybe. That's already causing us problems. Inside. Ah, no, it's a goal. Oh, it's at the post, thank God. But I felt a goal in my bones after that pass, but luckily it's hit the post. Maybe that's a sign that we could do well in this. Or not, if we keep doing passes like that. That's the third loose pass I've done now. Well, guys, we've been the better side, but there really hasn't been enough chances again, despite this formation. And this whole episode just feels a bit lacklustre, to be honest. You just can't... compared to the last episode where the goals are just flying in, it just seemingly can't open up any teams in this episode, and there's no chances falling my way, really. But it seems to be back how we were at the start of the season. So, Arsenal are winning as well, and they're in fourth, so we really do need to win this game now. Pasalic, and that's nice. Kitely puts the ball in. Van Volswinkel over the damn bar. It just... over to Perez. Hell, even... Oh, I thought that was Ben Mee for a second, but it's actually only Kitely. Oh, it's free kick. Well played by Kitely, causing them problems. Perez into the box here. Dean Marney! Christ's sake! Why can you not get it on target? Oh, come on! All I would have had to do was slot it into Jerome there, but no, the game's not having any of it. That's it. 0 goals in this episode against Villa, Hull and Swansea. And that pretty much says it all. It's just so inconsistent now with the episodes, let alone the bloody games. Because it's one episode I'm bloody winning all the games, and then the next episode I'm losing everything. I mean, it's unbelievable, really. Well, guys, at the halfway stage, this is a table, and just look at how inconsistent our season is. I mean, it just sums up this whole damn career mode. 6 wins, 8 draws, 5 losses, 15 scored, 15 conceded, 0 goal difference, and we're in 10s. I mean, you just lost for words, really. We're 8 points down on Arsenal in their favourite 4th position. It would be a miracle comeback now. I may have to try and get some recruits in January somehow, some way. But in the next episode, we will be facing Southampton and Liverpool, along with an FA Cup game. And I think the FA Cup is my only hope left in terms of sanity, in terms of sort of rescuing this career mode. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.